my name is Glover. I'm from the Pacific Islands of Palau. Not from Philippines though. It's the Republic of Palau. And this is my friend. This is my mama.
Thank you. My name is Queen Ultima. I hail from Florida, United States. And
The prettiest part.
this is my daughter, Lady Nightshade.
Yes.
Pretty cool. So I want to know today what gay culture looks like, what drag culture looks like, what bi culture looks like in the places where you're from here in Taiwan. Right now we're in Kaohsiung. So what have you experienced? What's different in each country? What's the same? And just what have you experienced?
In the Pacific Islands, people are very, very close-minded, so you have to educate them about this type of stuff. In different cultures, there's type of people who have to do type of things to make you feel like a man and everything. And my parents, they don't know I'm I like guys and girls too, right? I'm bi, but my friend here is gay. But for me, I'm purely bi. I like girls and boys too. But it's so hard to express your sexuality because when you actually say it, people are going to shame you, right? And it's very hard, but it comes to a point where you actually have to express yourself. So that's why I came to Taiwan. Taiwan is a very nice place. It's very open. I met him or her.
Thank you.
From transitioning from night to day, but from night to day, she's my mama. I love her to death. I'm gonna come out to all the people I love that I like guys and girls, right? So in the Pacific Islands, very close-minded, but when I came here, woo! I had a boyfriend, girlfriend, all at the same time. If you think I'm lying, I'm not. But once you know, you know. But the only truth I'm gonna say, stay to yourself. Now I'm gonna give the mic.
So I have a question. So do you think it's easier to be bi here in Taiwan? Is that because you don't know people here, or because it's more open, or what do you think? And also, can you explain what mama means? Maybe some people don't know what that means.
So I want to first explain what in bi culture, when you're bi in Taiwan, it's very hard because when they say you're bi, they think you're you're just looking for a threesome. You like girls or boys. You're just over here trying to hook up with somebody, girl or boy, because you're thirsty. But if you actually express to them that you're actually bi, I actually bought a flag from Amazon because when I came here to Brickyard around 2 years ago, I was the only one wearing a bi flag. Everyone here who was over here for Pride, they're all wearing a Pride flag, which is rainbow. But my flag, which is bi, is blue, a pink, and then blue, pink, and purple. Because purple is the one in the middle, which means it's a mix of the two.
True.
Pink is girls and blue is boys, but when you mix the two, you're bi. That's a bi flag. Yeah? So I came here, I was the only one wearing bi flag, and they were so surprised. What are you wearing? Is that from your country? It's like, no, that's from my orientation. I'm bi. I like girls and boys. I love them both. Because, hey, I might be a Christian, but God blessed me with both girls and boys. I'm going to eat from both ends of the buffet. Don't tell me wrong. I'm a thirsty bitch. Tell me something else. But yeah, and then after that, when I say mama is like a drag mom. And I've been here for so long. I want to do drag, right, for so long. But Queen Ultima, which is I'm choosing to be my drag mom. So after she has to go to the States and come back to Taipei, but she's gonna come back and do drag for me, and she's gonna be my drag mom. That's why I call her mama, right? Cause she's the sexiest bitch I've met. Hey, no one's gonna argue with me. I love her to death, and she's gonna be my drag mom. That's what mama means.
Yeah, I've been doing drag for about 6 or 9 months in the States, in Florida. And was getting ready to move to Taiwan and was really excited to take it with me here. And I did a bit of research into what the scene would be like here. And basically what I read was outdated, and what I read was that there were maybe 10 queens only in Taipei, and they were all foreigners. And so really the reality is that the drag scene is exploding a lot right now and getting a lot more popular. And I think a big part of that is because of the show RuPaul's Drag Race, and it's just like an international phenomenon. Um, but in Taipei, there's some queens who have been here for about 15 years, and they've kind of been like slowly like letting little seeds grow, and they're like fruiting and blossoming now. And now there's like many newer queens and new venues to perform at. So it's really cool. There's a lot of diversity, and it's really different from the scene in the States because the scene there is a lot more established. It's in some places there's like kind of an idea of like sort of like mainstream drag that is like well received at like big clubs and venues, and like if you do a certain thing, then you're gonna get like big gigs and things like this. But here, it's a lot more undeveloped and like sort of evolving like before our eyes, and there's a lot of cool potential in that. And also, there's a lot less competition here, and that's kind of generally true in Taiwan, like on all levels. But there's a really cool community that exists here, and everyone's kind of like friendly to everyone else for the most part. You know, it's still drag, so there's still like some cattiness that exists. That's just like part of the culture. But people look out for each other, and there are events where all drag queens are welcome to come and just like throw down. And like the best part is that like it's all about like being unique and individual and like doing your own thing and having your own statements. And
So do you feel like you're more able to like experiment with other looks and stuff when you're here versus in the US?
yeah, definitely more comfortable to experiment, and it's just more.
Hey, remember,
encouraged.
both of us are from the U.S.
Yeah.
Yes, and there are many people here who are just willing to like lend others a hand and just like help show
That's
the
why,
ropes.
as we say, lend a hand. I'm gonna ask him to lend a hand to me to be my mama.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what lend a hand means. Hey, sometimes when it comes to this type of stuff, you actually have to ask. If you stay quiet, no one will listen to you.
It's true.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because if you stay quiet, people will think you're just keeping a secret life.
So, Queen Ultima, have you had other daughters or mamas like here in Taiwan?
Well, so I live in the south in Tainan, and the scene here is much smaller. So I've been doing a lot of shows in Kaohsiung, the city just south, and it's been a really small community of queens. And my good sister Bien Tai Tai, her and her sister kind of were the first people to really start doing drag here about 2 years ago, and they kind of helped some other queens get started. Taiwanese queens, and so when I got here, we kind of started to work together more and to like do more shows and do things more regularly, and so we've all become a family, and we decided to form a drag alliance. And so
They have an Instagram page. What's the Instagram page?
In Your Face Taiwan.
In your face,
In your face, Taiwan.
Cool.
Yes.
All one word?
I can't remember.
Maybe. Okay,
Yeah,
we'll look it up. We'll look it up.
yeah, but it's cool. And so we heard that like in Taipei, it's kind of like not a good idea to form a drag house, which is like a very common thing to do. So we made an alliance so we could be like open to everyone and just like open community, helping everyone else. So those are all my sisters now, and tonight actually I performed with my drag sister, my drag niece, and my drag niece, it was her second time performing, and so she like planned this whole performance, and me and my sister were kind of her backup dancers and helpers and supporters, and so that was a really cool thing we started. And tonight kind of reified this new like drag relationship with my new baby.
Yes. If you don't find the type of people to hang out with, you will never feel the person you're supposed to be. That's the truth I'm gonna say.
I like that.
And
Because
that's the great thing about Taiwan is there's so many people here who are just so friendly, and it's such a safe place, and people are really well, for the most part, very accepting, you know. And if they're not accepting, they're just gonna mind their own business.
That's really nice.
I'm gonna tell you guys, especially you two, and you guys, whoever is listening, whatever representation anyone makes it in their mind, that's their responsibility. That's their responsibility. But whatever you do with your friends and your family, whatever, that's what you have to care about. Because if I didn't care about that, I didn't meet this beautiful woman right here, Queen Ultima, my mama.
Yeah, your mom. Well, I think that's really nice that you both have such a wonderful community here in Taiwan, all over Taiwan. It seems like not just in Tainan and here in Kaohsiung,
So
but in
far,
Taipei.
so
So
far.
far, a really beautiful community. So I think that's really nice. And so you would both recommend other people coming here if they're
Absolutely.
for anything
We
really,
would
whatever
truly
type
recommend
of.
because we want to increase the drag alliance.
All right, so more drag queens should come here, basically.
Yeah, and okay, shout out to Taiwan for being the first country in Asia to legalize same-sex
Yes!
marriage.
Alright.
This May officialize.
That's
So,
pretty cool.
Next weekend is Taipei Drag, or Taipei Pride, which is the biggest pride celebration in Asia.
Exactly.
That's pretty exciting.
It's gonna be huge.
So are you doing anything extra special for that? Are you performing in it?
To be honest, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Taipei Drag is coming on. Either there's one gonna be here in November here in Kaohsiung. So if not, I'm gonna do drag in Taipei. I'm gonna do drag here. And this guy, this miss right here, this beautiful miss, who's my fucking world, my mama. He's gonna dress me up as good looking as he is. Be careful, Beyonce.
Well, I'll try my best.
You
Yeah.
might quit your job. No, you don't try your best. Whatever you do is your best. So relax.
Okay, I'll try to work with these cheeks. But yes, like Taipei Pride is a huge celebration. There's parties like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I got booked for a gig
That's
at
exciting.
a venue called Triangle. They do like a monthly party series called Work.
Queen Ultima.
Yeah,
Yes,
my
Queen Ultima.
Instagram Queen_Ultima.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Well, I want to say thank you to both of you for this interview and talking all about Pride in Taiwan here. And so hopefully it inspires some other people to want to come here and explore the Pride community here, because we really don't hear about it much in the States, and it's such a nice community and everybody's so friendly here and accepting. So I think that's really awesome. And
Last words.
okay, last words. Go for it.
I want to say one thing. As long as you know who to live as yourself, and if you do choose that, you're gonna be happy. Because when I came to Taiwan, that's when I knew I was happy because I went there.
Yeah, Taiwan
Well-
is a secret gem. It's
Good.
amazing.
Well, I'm glad
It's
that.
something you have to look for.
Yeah.
If you don't wake up and look for something to make you happy, you will never find it. And I woke up, I looked for something, and I found this, and I found them.
Yeah.
And God bless that.
Well, you know what? I've met so many people who are really happy here in Taiwan, and I'm so glad to meet you both who are really happy here in
Well,
Taiwan
what's your
as
name,
well.
sexy sis?
My name is Ellie.
Ellie is the most beautiful girl from the US I've met today.
It's true. Everyone's been saying that. It's
Thank
true.
you.
Yeah.
Thank
No,
you.
it's so hard to meet a girl from US who has curly hair, big hoops, and a sexy ass. So, oh Lord, trust me, I want to cheat with someone else with her. So guys, watch out.
Okay, I think we'll end with that. So thank you both.
Yes.